friends, it's Miss Stanton here, back again with some fun writing activities for you to try this week. We're going to start this video with some handwriting practice. We're going to start where we left off, and that will be the letter F. So today you're going to need a dry erase marker, a whiteboard, and if you don't have a whiteboard and dry erase marker, you can take a piece of paper and you can take a Ziploc bag. Place your paper inside the Ziploc bag and use it like a dry erase board. If you don't have a dry erase marker, you can simply just use a piece of paper and a pencil. Let's begin. For those of you that don't have a dry erase marker board at home, you could have a parent or you could do it yourself. You would simply draw some lines on your paper to help you practice your handwriting. And then you can make several lines on your paper, and then you stick that inside your Ziploc, and you're ready to practice with a dry erase marker. If you do not have a dry erase marker, you could have a parent draw lines on paper for you, and you could use a pencil and write and just erase and reuse the paper or make more. I am going to use a dry erase board because that is what I have with me. Today we're going to begin with the letter G. We will begin at the top of our lines here with the capital letter G. I'm going to start, I'm going to curve up, I'm going to bump that top line, I'm going to curve around, bump the bottom line, I'm going to go back up to the dotted line and make a little line there. I'm going to curve around, bump the bottom line, go up, give it a little line. I'm going to start at the top, curve around, bump the bottom line, go up to the dotted line, little line. Big curve, straight up, little line. Now is a good time to pause the video for you to practice doing the letter G capital on your own. Good. Let's move on now to the lowercase letter G. Lowercase letter G is what we call kind of a basement letter. Why would we call it a basement letter? Well, it's because it goes below the lines. So I'm going to start here at the dotted line, and I'm going to make my magic C. I'm going to make my magic C. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go straight down, curve it around. I'm going to make my magic C. Go up, down, curve it around. Lowercase g, go make a magic C, go up, down, curve it around. Do you see how it's going below that bottom line there? It's a basement letter. Curve it around, up, down, give it a little tail there that curves around. Now would be a good time for you to pause the video and practice lowercase letter G on your own. I'm going to erase my letter G now, and I'm going to move on to the letter H. Let's start at the top. I'm going to pull straight down, cross it in the middle. H. Pull straight down, cross it in the middle. Pull straight down, cross it in the middle. Straight down, cross in the middle. Now would be a good time for you to practice your capital letter H's. I'm going to erase my board. And I'm going to start my lowercase letter H. As always, we always start our letters at the top. I'm going to pull straight down. I'm going to start at the top line, pull straight down. Now I'm going to go back up that line, curve it around, bump that dotted line, and go straight down. It's a lowercase letter H. I'm going to pull straight down. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to bump that dotted line and go down and bump the bottom line. Pull straight down, go back up the same line, bump the dotted line, go down and bump the bottom line. Pull straight down, go back up, curve it around, bump the dotted line, and go down and touch the bottom line. Now would be a good time for you to pause the video and do some lowercase letter h practice on your own. I'm going to erase my board. And I'm going to move on to the uppercase letter I. We always start our letters at the top. You guys notice I'm using my helper hand too? My helper hand goes on my page or my board to help me keep it steady. I'm going to pull straight down, little line at the top, little line at the bottom. Pull straight down, give it a hat and some shoes. Pull straight down, little line at the top, little line at the bottom. Pull straight down, little line at the top, little line at the bottom. Now you can pause the video and try that uppercase letter I on your own. I'm going to erase. I'm going to practice my lowercase letter I now. Lowercase letter I starts at the dotted line, and I'm going to pull straight down. You're right. I'm going to pull straight down, and then it gets a little dot just above it, just above that dotted line. I'm going to pull straight down. I'm going to dot. Pull straight down, one little dot. Pull straight down, one little dot. Sometimes I see kids going like this. They pull straight down and then they give it a really big dot. We want to make sure that we can see that the dot is not connected to that letter, the line. So I'm going to pull straight down and just a little dot. Now would be a good time for you to pause the video so you can practice your lowercase letter I. I'm going to erase mine now. I'm going to move on now to the uppercase letter J. Uppercase letter J starts at the top line. We go straight down, and then when we bump that bottom line, we curve around and go up just a little. And then we give it a little hat. Pull straight down, bump that bottom line, curve up, little line at the top. Big line down, bump the bottom line, curve it up, little line at the top. Pull straight down, bump the bottom line, little line at the top. That is your uppercase letter J. Capital.
Big letter J.
Okay, now would be a good time for you to practice your uppercase letter J. I'm going to erase my board. We're going to move on now to our lowercase letter J. Lowercase letter J is another basement letter. So I'm going to start at the dotted line. I'm going to pull down and I'm going to curve around and I'm going to give it a dot just above the dotted line. Pull straight down. I'm going to go below that bottom line. Give it a dot. I'm going to pull straight down. I'm going to go just below that line. Give it a dot above the dotted line. Pull straight down, curve it around. A dot above the dotted line. That is our lowercase little letter J. Now will be a good time for you to pause the video and practice that lowercase letter J on your own. I'm going to erase my board. I'm going to move on now to my uppercase, big capital, letter K. The uppercase letter K, I'm going to use my helper hand here, hold my board. I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to pull straight down one big line. Now I'm going to go where this dotted line here is, and I'm going to go one line up, one line down. Pull straight down, one line up, one line down. Capital letter K, one line down, one line up, one line down. One more. Pull straight down, line up, line down. That is your capital or uppercase letter K. Now would be a good time for you to pause the video and practice your uppercase letter K. I'm going to erase my board. I'm going to get ready for my lowercase little letter K's. Our little lowercase letter K starts at the top again. We pull straight down. Now we go and we kind of go, see, in the middle, so below the dotted line and that bottom line, in the middle of that space, I'm going to erase that little line I made. You're going to go kind of in the middle there, and you're going to go one line up, one line down. Pull straight down. You're going to kind of find the middle of that area. Line up, line down. Pull straight down. You're going to find where is the middle. So we're looking in between the dotted line and that bottom line. And you're going to find that space. You're going to go one up, one down. Pull straight down. We're going to go one line up, one line down. And that is our lowercase letter K. I'm going to erase my board now, and it would be a good time for you to practice your lowercase little k's. Let's move on now to our uppercase letter L. Uppercase big letter L goes straight down and one little line at the bottom. Pull straight down, line at the bottom. Pull straight down, line at the bottom. One more. We're going to pull straight down, one line at the bottom, like so. That is our uppercase capital letter L. Now would be a good time for you to pause the video and practice your uppercase letter L. I'm going to erase my board, and we will move on to our lowercase little l's. Our lowercase little l. You start at the top and pull straight down. It kind of looks like the number 1, doesn't it? Start at the top, pull straight down. We always start our letters at the top, at the top. At the top, pull straight down. Start at the top, one line down. Go ahead and you can practice your lowercase letter L now. I'm going to erase my board. Have fun practicing. I hope you all had fun practicing your handwriting today. Remember, every time you start a letter, we get better and better. So keep up that handwriting practice, kids. It'll sure be helpful when you move into first grade. Have a great week.